Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Gabriel_King, and I've got the landlord. So guys, today I'm doing my top 10 of Amapiano personals, which is gonna be 5 vocalists and 5 producers. I don't know whether they're gonna like it or what, but yeah, if you have a different view in whomever I've written and whomever numerically I've listed, please shout out on my comments and say your top 10 or where you think I made a mistake or something. But yeah, these are my top 10 Amapiano personals. So firstly, I'm going to start with vocals. You'll find similarity from whomever I've listed in my vocal lovers or my vocal personals, which are singing Amapiano. So it's mostly dominated by men, which we all know that most people who are doing Amapiano is men. So even on vocals, it's also men. So at my number 1 spot for the vocals, there has to be something Soweto. Like there's no other artist who came and did what something Soweto like did. Something Soweto like he entered the industry in a transition. Like for instance now about the Hokeni, like the Bacardi, the Skija. So when something for Soweto was entering, it was going like the piano was changing to some soul kinda, and the beat was now becoming like an extra. Like for example, Ama DMs, that song. So immediately when something Soweto entered the industry, that's when like the genre was creating another sub-genre. And then something Soweto came up with something new. So hence I say something Soweto is number 1. Even how he plays with his voice, like his vocal notes are the best. So something Soweto on my number 1. And then on my number 2, it has to be SHASHA. Like ladies, you'll have to forgive me. Some people don't like SHASHA, but for me, SHASHA, like when it comes to ladies, okay, now there are people like Amifako has jumped to Amapiano. Then there's the likes of Busi, there's the likes of Basi. But guys, SHASHA, yo, so you understand, like SHASHA for me, it has to be like the number 1 when it comes to ladies in terms of Amapiano. So SHASHA is on my number 2. And then on my number 3, it has to be Youngstana. Youngstana for me is only on number 3 because of like the message. Yeah, but if it wasn't for the message that he portrays in whatever song he's in, maybe he wouldn't make it on my top 5. But because of the message that he puts out, the like how he changes from flow to flow, the words he uses. So for me, it's something unique. Hence, even now, it's still relevant. He dropped the Numa Tomato album. It came out with hits. Now he's doing Ziwangale. So you can see he can like jump into different sub-genres of Amapiano. There's this song called Ikono where he's featured. So even that song, it's nice. I think it's a song by Steezy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So even on that song, like you can see that Youngstana is someone who is flexible when it comes to like pen and paper and splitting out whatever he wrote or whatever. You understand? The Amapiano people will understand. So like listening to Youngstana vocally, yeah, I think it's something new, and in every song he's in, he excites you. He gives you that excitement. So hence Youngstana is in my number 3. And then on my number 4, it has to be Daliwonga. At my number 4 is Daliwonga. Hasn't been like the consistency. Like the bro is too consistent. At some point I thought that Daliwonga maybe it was a one-hit wonder with friends with benefits, but he kept himself in the industry. His level of pen and paper kept him in the industry. So for me, putting him in number 4. I know right now he's relevant, he's doing bad, dog. He's begging the bag. So for me, I think I would say it's consistency. Only consistency for me. There are a lot of people or a lot of guys that I've listened to whom I think they might do what Daliwonga has done, but they don't have that craft that he has. You can even see like how his performance when he's on stage, you can feel the presence. You can you see, you feel the vibes when he's around. You can actually see, and every song he jumps into, it's a hit. I like it or not, Daliwonga will deliver. So it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like you get hyped up when they like on stage calling him up, or you can hear. Plus these days his intro is Abomvelo. You can actually when Abomvelo starts, you can actually like feel this song is a hit. Hence I say Daliwonga in each and every song is in the song, like it's a hit. So Daliwonga is in my number 4. So at my number 5 is TMAN Express. I know many people have different opinions when it comes to TMAN Express, but TMAN Express is like, that one is a real dog. That guy is a real dog. I knew him through Kelvin Momo, so I will say thank you. Shout out to Kelvin Momo for giving us TMAN Express. That guy who, like, not all of the vocalists are comfortable in like singing in Sesotho when they're doing Amapiano songs. It's not even relevant in other genres, like you likes of hip hop. It's rare to find hip hop in Sesotho. Besides the Stana, the Malume Vita, those are the guys who are comfortable. But in most cases, not all of the people or the personnel who are doing like music really tap into Sesotho. So for me, TMAN Express, like for taking like including the Sesotho part, he can even sing in Zulu. Like he can tap in those like rare spots when it comes to like the genre. So for me, like deep piano, the Momo kind of deep piano, the King Tara kind of piano, TMAN Express did justice. So that's my top 5 for the Amapiano vocalist, which is number 1 Something Soweto, number 2 SHASHA, number 3 Young Star, number 4 Daliwonga, and number 5 is TMAN Express. So now we're going to producers. It's getting interesting. So now we're going to producers. At my number 1 is DJ Stocky. Reason being, like, he's one of the pioneers or the pioneer DJs, not in terms of production. In terms of production, there are people like Mdu, Kabza, and other guys. So in terms of like the pioneer of like playing Amapiano, for me, at number 1 of the producers / DJs, it's DJ Stocky. Like he's been in the game. Like I've watched so many documentaries. I've listened to piano from early secondary days, where we still listen to the Kota Embassy, Kelvin Fado. You listen to mixtapes, Kabza. You'll see sometimes Jelly playing in a set, Kokasi. So even BUSTA, you'll see them playing Kokasi. So that's like, I applaud him for being one of the pioneers in the game. Hence I'm putting him on my number 1. So at my number 2, Abu Jazzy. So at my number 2 is Mr. Jazzy Q. The reason being, I've loved the Jazzy Q vibes from Jazzy Disciples, him playing, and then Josiah playing drums, and then to him being his own man now, doing stuff and like recruiting young boys like the Zente and MJ X11. So coming up with all those guys, he gave us Mpura, he gave us BUSTA 929, so he gave us Amaroto. So like he has contributed so much in the entertainment industry, especially on Amapiano. And now him opening his own record label and taking all of those guys and putting them on, it's something that not everyone can do, especially in the way that he does things. Not everyone can do things like that, like having Amaroto as the biggest act in South Africa, but they are not even signed under your recording label, but we have one. So you understand, he didn't like say because now the boys are out, like because I plugged them on or I put them on, now I have to sign them, they have to be under my label. He just let the boys be the boys, and the boys did their own thing. Now the boys are back, everyone is hip, you know? So I applaud him for that. Like Mr. Jay-Z, like even musically, like he gave us hits. He immediately gave us hits. Even now we judge him for Take a Shower and it's Mr. Jay-Z with the boys, you know? So like that's how he rolls about. So I love his circle. I love his circle and the people he keep in his circle. So Mr. Cheesy, it's my number 2. At my number 3, there has to be Kabza the Small, the CEO or the founder of the Piano Hub, Kurino Scroof. So like Piano Hub is the home of like deep piano or piano the origin. Yeah, see, when you don't want Skicha, you don't want a Bacardi, you just go to Piano Hub, they'll provide. I think whomever is under like Piano Hub, like the likes of Masterpiece, those guys, like they are, I don't know, like they're still fresh. You can even like hear the sound when like their sound at Piano Hub. You can differentiate whether a song comes from Black is Brown, or whether a song comes from Piano Hub or from Black Boy, which is DJ Maporisa's record label. You can like literally hear the difference right now. Like Piano Hub is like the piano is like its core, because now like Kabza has like a good team, good Scroof, he has musical chef, like so you can literally like hear we got the piano, like the piano you used to listen to when you're going to school on the mixtapes. That's the piano, and then you go to Black is Brown, whereby you'll hear like a different side of Amapiano, whereby you can dance, it can be soul sometimes, but like it gives you like a space for you to hear whatever the lyrics are. And then you go to Black Boy, whereby you find the likes of mass music, Daliwonga, where there's hype. That side is hype. You can literally there's hype, but not like BUSTA. The BUSTA when the bass names you. So that side is hype in the music. Like Daliwonga will give you the hype in music. So like whoever is that side with DJ Maporisa, it's like they are doing it, because most of the time these days especially he's working with Soametrix. So you can like you see the hype is that side, and then the Piano Hub has the reserved piano, and then the Black is Brown, it has like the smooth one, the smooth. You can even see when Mr. Chase is playing. So yeah, for me, I would say like Kabza, it's in my number 3 just because of how he has maintained his level on Amapiano. And then at my number 4, it's BUSTA 929, only because of the drum and the Nicolino song. I go you. So BUSTA for me, number 1. Like BUSTA's number 1 for me in terms of the like. Okay, do came up with the lock drum, but the level of lock drum that BUSTA has, is too much. It's too much. So for me, I would say like BUSTA 99 is on my number 4. due to the lock drum and how he lays his patterns. You can literally like hear not every, but most of the patterns in his song. And the people he features, he has a taste on features. Everyone who's featured on BUSTA 929 song, you can literally like never think of saying I can say maybe I can say 3 on that song instead of M. Like when he features someone like people knowing that that song is for you. When he calls up Bushe, you know that Bushe will kill the song. Understand? So yeah, BUSTA 929 is for the lock drum people and the people he features for me. And then on my number 5, it's Jivan only for the mixtapes and the exclusive. Nothing more, nothing less. Mixtapes and exclusive. So if you have a different top 10 or different top 5 of vocalists or different top 5 of producers, please write it down in my comments. Yeah, now I'm telling you, I know that Amapiano personal now. So yeah, guys. So if you like Amapiano, shout out. Let's keep the culture growing. And then let's bring more vavavoom. You understand? Let's bring more vavavoom. Yes, let's go, guys. It's a little pop. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for the love. You know what I want. You know what I want. You know what I want. Out.